This film has been left on a massive cliffhanger. What's going to happen next, we'll never know, but this is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. So, welcome back to this series. It's been fantastic. Thank you for all the love and support over on the other video. It's been really appreciated. In today's video, we are going to be giving a review on Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. So, Part 2 is going to be coming out in 2024, which is exciting. Literally, I believe it's about a year from now, which is great. I think it said it was going to be released on the 28th of June, which, hey, that's great. So we've only got to wait 1 year for Part 2. I know it's still a year, but it could be a lot worse. I'm going to, as usual, just gonna go ahead and read to you what the film is about, and we'll basically go from there. Ethan Hunt and the IMF team must track down a terrifying new weapon that threatens all humanity if it falls into the wrong hands. With control of the future and the fate of the world at stake, a deadly race around the globe begins. Confronted by a mysterious, all-powerful enemy, Ethan is forced to consider that nothing can matter more than the mission, not even the lives of those he cares about most. As usual, I literally just got back from the cinema. This time, I went to watch this film in 4DX. And so, for this video, I'm going to include the 4DX section. Why not? So, here we go. First off, the storyline, straight out of the gate, 9 out of 10. Fantastic. Seriously, really good. Really good. The only issue is, I just felt like it was a little slow in some parts. Of course, you know, there's got to be some kind of, you know, build up to it and stuff like that. I completely understand. But I think that with some of these films, it can definitely be done quicker. And I just think that, you know, even though it was a little bit slow, it's still really good. Also, just the fact that, you know, Simon Pegg is in the film is fantastic. Simon Pegg, fantastic actor. And, you know, he, of course, because Simon Pegg is in it, it's going to make it a lot more funnier. And that's exactly what happened. It was a funny film. Of course, it had its, you know, whole seriousness, you know, like, you know, the mission is kind of priority and stuff like that. But because Simon Pegg is in there, of course, there's going to be a bit of comedic effect. And that's what we absolutely love. I love films that can have, you know, a lot of action, but just as like a kind of like side character. Simon Pegg, fantastic comedian, and, you know, the fact that he was in it, amazing. Yeah, so the story was actually really good. Plenty of action, plenty of kind of like suspense and stuff like that. And of course, because it is a part 1, of course they're going to leave us on a cliffhanger. With this story, you get a bunch of everything, really. So if you're into like the car chases, you're gonna get plenty of that. If you're into the gunfights, you're gonna get plenty of that. If you're into the kind of more hand-on-hand combat, you're gonna get plenty of that. And I think that's what this movie does so well, is that it kind of caters to everyone who likes action. It doesn't matter what part of action that you like, you're gonna get it. And that's one of the most beautiful things about it. I love it, is that they've really ticked every box. In terms of action, like I said, you're getting plenty of it, in which, you know, this is what we're here for. And on top of that, like I said, because Simon Pegg's in there, if you like, you know, kind of comedy, great. So, in terms of the storyline and just everything like that, really good. Absolutely fantastic. In terms of visuals, yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. I'd give the visuals I'd probably give the visuals an 8 out of 10. The thing is, I can't say it's fantastic. Like, I mean, it's kind of like just the normal stuff that you see basically in every film. So, not to say that it's necessarily bad, but kind of just the same old kind of stuff. However, one thing I do like seeing is the use of the Dutch angle. For those people who don't know, I did do broadcast media. I did it for 5 years. So in terms of like the camera angles and stuff like that, yeah, we're about to get pretty technical. The Dutch angle is actually one that you don't really see all the time, but it's kind of nice that you do see it. And, you know, I'm going to give you like a couple of examples up in here. Probably won't be from the film. I doubt I'm going to be able to even find it on YouTube. However, This is basically what a Dutch angle is, and you can just get, you know, a rough kind of example of what it is. You don't really see it in film very often. It's been used in this film, and I can almost appreciate it, to be honest, because like I said, you very rarely see it, and it's just nice that it's been given a bit more love, I guess. It's probably the best way to put it. The kind of angle is to try and create suspense. That is like the whole idea behind it, is that you're trying to create a bit of suspense. It's kind of trying to throw you off kind of thing. And that's basically what the whole idea behind the Dutch angle is, just for those who don't know. Okay, now time to talk about 4DX. I'm actually quite excited to talk about this. So the 4DX experience, I'm just going to say, because of all the action, especially during the car chases, yes, the 4DX is fantastic. You're going to be getting a lot of kind of movement within the seats, especially you're gonna get a lot of like air blowing and water as well. Absolutely fantastic experience. If you have not been to a 4DX screening, please do, please, I beg. And if you do go, let me know how you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, great. If you didn't, then that's a bit of a bummer, but I love it. I absolutely loved it. Time to talk about whether you should go see this film. Absolutely. If you like action, absolutely you should go see this film. To be 100% honest, this film follows a completely new narrative, completely new story. Although it does have some of the previous characters back into this story, to be honest, I don't really think you need to know much about the previous films. So it's pretty much okay. You can go and watch this kind of just straight on, head on, and you'll be completely fine. But yeah, I would absolutely recommend that you go see this film. And of course, part 2 will be coming out next year, I believe on the 28th of June. So I would highly recommend going to see that. Yeah, definitely go watch the part 1, and then when part 2 comes out, absolutely go and see it, because I think if you don't, you're gonna miss out quite badly. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Peace. Bye-bye.